This police video haunts Natasha Boykin's mother.
My daughter's dead. She'll never be back.
Her beautiful 24-year-old daughter, dead from a single bullet straight through the heart.
Why? Why? I'm not gonna just let that go.
The images may be crystal clear, but what really happened to Natasha is baffling. Police find her jeans unzipped, her black panties turned inside out, and Angel claims 4 pints of her daughter's blood are missing.
It was quite clear from the beginning that this was a staged scene of death.
And the biggest mystery? A miracle bullet that somehow shoots through Natasha's breast implant, but doesn't leave a hole or a drop of blood on her bra.
It suggests what to you?
We think she was totally naked, and then they dressed her after the fact.
Natasha's mom says.
My daughter was murdered.
An investigator claims.
Cover up.
But you won't believe Natasha's official cause of death.
I told them they were wrong.
The normally pristine waters off Jacksonville Beach, Florida, have been muddied by the heartbreaking death of Natasha Boykin.
What do you miss most about Natasha?
Just her being here with me. She's all I had.
The 24-year-old beach beauty was just shy of 5 feet tall, so petite she needed a special pillow to reach the pedals in her car.
And she was only like 4'10". She would walk around and tell everybody she was 5'1".
But Angel King says her daughter's personality was larger than life.
She was very vibrant, happy, bubbly. She wanted to always help people, but didn't take any crap either.
Angel does admit the last few months of her daughter's life had been tough. A close friend died while serving in Iraq, and Natasha's husband had filed for divorce.
She was doing adjustments in her life, and she was living with me at the time.
Finally, things began to look up for Natasha, especially her love life.
Was she dating anyone at the time?
Yes. She started dating a gentleman. His name is Willis Casey White.
Natasha meets Casey White, a man 15 years her senior, at a popular skeet shooting club.
There was an age difference, but his family and we all socialized in the same social circles.
But Angel says Natasha and Casey's relationship seemed doomed from the start.
Casey had told Natasha that he only wanted to date her on Wednesdays and Sundays, but she was not to date any other man.
Casey, who was also recently divorced, says he just wanted to move slowly, but Angel says her daughter wasn't buying it.
My daughter said that she always felt like Casey was seeing somebody else, but she couldn't prove it because she didn't catch him.
Why didn't Natasha just break it off with him?
Natasha was breaking it off with him, and as a matter of fact, she had texted him that afternoon.
But this text message sent from Natasha's phone reveals she didn't actually want to break off things with Casey. Reading, I really feel like I have a hole in my heart because of this. I'm sorry that I came on too strong. I'm sorry I cared. On the night of November 10th, Casey tells Natasha he's going out with some buddies. So Natasha makes plans to go out with her friend Miranda Hand. But just before she left, Natasha said something that still keeps her mom up at night.
She said, I have something to tell you, Mom, and you're going to be mad when I tell you. And I said, what is it? She said, I can't tell you right now, but I will say once again, you were right all along. So I would never know what that was because of what happened to her.
Jacksonville Beach Police bring in the last known people to see Natasha to find out exactly what happened, starting with Miranda Hand.
What time did you meet up with Natasha?
About 9:30.
Then Casey White is put on the hot seat.
What was your relationship with her?
I considered her my girlfriend.
Miranda tells police she and Natasha hit up a few bars along Jacksonville Beach. It was a girls' night out and Natasha wanted to keep it that way.
She said, I hope we don't see Casey here.
But as fate would have it, they run into each other briefly at a club called The Ritz.
As far as I was concerned, we had a great time. And then I said, hey, see you, baby, and she left and I left, and I was hoping I'd see her at the house.
2 hours later, Casey White returns to his apartment telling cops he expected to find Natasha curled up in his bed. Instead, he claims he finds her dead on the floor.
Jack Beach 911.
I think she just killed herself. I just came home, and she shot herself right in the chest.
Is she breathing at all, sir?
No, she's dead.
Natasha shot dead by a loaded .357 Magnum Casey kept beside his bed.
How was she laying?
On her back.
And how were her arms?
I don't remember how this one was sort of like this.
Did you move her at all?
No,
Touch her?
I did not touch her. Picked the gun up and put it back where it was supposed to be.
A hole in Natasha's heart kills her almost instantly.
Did you shoot her?
No, absolutely not.
But Angel says Casey's story doesn't match the crime scene. It starts with a trail of blood through the house.
So someone moves her body after she's shot.
Yes.
There also appears to be fresh bruises on Natasha's forehead, her neck, and other parts of her body.
Is it possible that somebody did that to her?
Jacksonville Beach Police perform a standard gunshot residue test on Casey's hands to see if he recently fired a gun. They also tested Natasha's hands.
They said they both tested positive.
But it's this police crime scene photo of Casey's head that Angel says really raises eyebrows.
Casey had what appears to be in the crime scene photos is what they call stippling, unburnt gunpowder particles, across his forehead.
So what does that lead you to believe?
He had to be present at the time she was shot.
After processing the crime scene and performing an autopsy that same morning, the medical examiner and the police determined the official manner of death. You ready? Suicide.
How do police come to the conclusion it's a suicide?
That's a very good question.
Up next,
My daughter wouldn't kill herself.
cops claim they have proof she did. Natasha's own words.
Tell me about the infamous suicide text. If he's only picking up the gun from the barrel, then how is it getting on his forehead and eyebrow?
I have no idea.
Was any of that tested?
No.